Alright, so the ocean was closed. We weren't able to fish down at the wharf. So we're here at the next best thing. We're in the arcade. We're here to compete at fishing. We're gonna see who the best angler is, the best fisherman. We've got the boys here, Cliff, Marty, Bob behind the camera, and your boy, Jaystee. And we're just gonna get into it. We're just gonna go do some freaking fishing, team. All right, so let me show you what we're gonna be using as the fishing spot today, okay? So as we make our way on over to the pond, as I like to call it, this machine is called Ace Angler. Now, you tap your card right on one of these bad boys, and you get given 20 points, okay? You can spend those 20 points on various rods, all right? Now, you can get a small, a medium, or a large rod. Now, the small rod costs 3 points, the medium rod costs 5 points, and the monster rod costs 7 points. Basically, what you want to try and do is you want to spend your points wisely to catch fish. You reel the fish in, and then the fish are worth points. When you run out of points, that's it. But that's basically how to play the game that we're going to be playing today, all right? So, fellas, bit of a pre-game interview. Now, what are we looking to get here? What's our strategy before we crack in for this first round?
It's all about grit.
Grit.
My dad used to tell me, grit. You got to commit. That fish, he's been there a long time. You got to show you've been here longer.
Cliff, what's your strategy of attack here?
Well, basically, he said everything I need to say, right? He's got it a little bit wrong. Grit. He's one letter off. It's grit, right? The way you hold this angle, the second you're above points to your opponent, you wait them out. You don't have to cast rods. You don't have to waste your points. You need to wait on them. See if they catch up, and if they don't, it's an easy win.
Okay, thank you very much, Cliff.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, come on. Nice, that's a good first cast. This requires a bit of patience. Oh, that's a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. Bingo! First fish, boys. First fish. That's how we like to start. Goldfish. Goldfish. Come on, you know which rod you like. Come on, get that tasty bait, sucker. Get that tasty bait.
That's what it's all.
I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. There it is. 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 Come on.
Bye, bitch.
Damn it. Ah, the big old calamari got away. What? Hey, Judge, where's the judge?
The scores as they stand. Cliff is on 6 points. He's almost out. He's almost run out of points. We're on 12 points over here with Marty.
Oh. The damn line broke again. All right. The best is not quit. Come on, goldfish. You know you like it. Yummy. Come on, sucker. Damn it.
I can't play.
All right, fellas, really close fought game there. Really, really well played. Well fished from both of you. A few dubious fair play decisions from your part there, Marty. I saw you were losing in the first round there quite heavily, and you decided to affect my boy Marty play here a little bit.
There are going to be some consequences for that.
There will be some repercussions. The fishing committee will be reviewing the footage, and I'm sure you'll be receiving a fine in the mail at some point. All right. The winner of the first round of fishing was Marty. Marty is the winner. He's moving on to the final round.
Thank you.
Marty, well played.
Do this for you, Dad. I'll make you proud.
We'll see you in the final.
Thank you, sir.
I started off strong, you know. I thought I had the competition. I'd been to that same arcade before. I'd played the same game. I'd rolled in the tickets. I didn't have the desired ending, you know. I used too many high-end rods. I got down to 1 point. I can't even buy a normal rod at that point. And I sabotaged.
Marty.
I thought it was a good idea, but you know, it's not good, you know. It's not a good feeling. I didn't end on a good note, and I'm disappointed in myself.
Alrighty, after a tense round one, I am here with our round two competitors, Bob and the man Jaystee here, to find out who will be facing off against myself in the grand finale. Now, we saw it was pretty tough getting fish out there the first time. They are not biting much today. So how are you going to work this into your strategy, Bob?
So rods and bait cost points. If I use as little as possible, I conserve points.
A conservative method. All right. And how about over here? Are we going to go conservative or aggressive in our approach, do you think?
Definitely aggressive. If there's anything about my approach to life, it's aggressive. If I could use one word to describe it, it would be aggressive. I think I'm going to do the opposite to your strategy and spend all of my points immediately. You know, that's my kind of my thinking. They're there to be spent, so let's fucking spend them. Let's go. Let's do it.
Round 2.
This is where boys are made into men. This is the big fish. Let's see it. I'm in. Yeah, come on. No. Shit. Come on. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Motherfucker couldn't. Oh, we're in. Come on. Oh, no. We're going to go for the monster rod. I've got a monster rod. Oh, the golden fish. Yeah, come over here. Get over here, baby. I want you. I want you to grab my rod. Yeah, there you go. 10 points. Oh, okay.
It's game on.
No fish are biting over him. I might just put my feet up. All right, I gotta go big. Gotta go big.
Oh, that's a big fall, man.
Monster hit. Come on. This is all my points. I gotta win this one. I gotta get him. Oh, come on.
I can do this.
Come on.
I can do this. And who's moving to the final round?
It feels really bad. I feel like the worst person on the planet right now. I feel like I'm just lost at a fishing game. Now look, I started off incredibly strong. I picked up a win in the first round. I picked up some really good fish pulls on that first round. They weren't biting as much as I thought they would be. I immediately ran into a few problems. I had a few rods break early on. I got far too cocky early on against what I thought was a lesser opponent. You know, I just threw it away. I gambled big on the super rod and the gamble didn't pay off. I didn't think I'd lose on my own channel, but you know, these things happen. I'm not happy with my performance, but all props to Bob, and I wish him all the best for this final round against Marty. Now, after that very disappointing second round, where unfortunately your boy lost, we're gonna be cracking into the final round, okay? The final round. We've got Marty here, the victor from the first round. Very strong display from him in the first half. And then the underdog. No one expected he'd beat Jaystee in that second round. Now, before we start, fellas, do you have any pre-game strategies?
I didn't come here to talk strategy, I came here to fish.
I must admit, the good man Bob, don't know if I'm fully ready to commit to going head-to-head with him. I respect this man immensely. His commitment to the art is unquestioned. I hope I can simply do him proud this competition and provide a worthwhile opponent.
Final round. Fight.
I admire your fishing game, Bob, but I'm afraid it's all gloves off here, my friend. Cast, you damn rod. You taught me a lot of things in my time, Bob, and I thank you for that. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to use those very skills against you.
I'd like to see you try.
Wait, are you kidding?
You don't have the patience like I do. You don't have the discipline what it takes to be in a final.
How are you so calm? I think the skin is coming off my hand. It's about grit, damn it. I don't care how much skin I lose. I only got 4 points. If I miss another catch,
Last chance.
I'm done. All right. I'll make you proud, Dad. This is for you, Papa Marty. Yeah! Yeah! The big tenor! All right. There's a comeback. There's a sign. Come on. Come on. Damn it. I'm done. I'm done.
What's that taste? It's sweet, sweet victory. One for the road. Here's one for the road.
You know what I'm going to call this one? I'm going to call this one Marty.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. We out. I must admit, I was pretty disappointed when I found out we weren't going to be having a genuine fishing trip out here at the wonderful harbour. I was secretly terrified and not wanting to tell the boys about the prospect of hitting the water. So the idea of staying in the nice comfort of suburbia was perfect, thanks. Now you'll see I had a lot of confidence in the first round, or at least what appeared like a lot of confidence going up against the man Cliff there. Everyone knows Cliff is an absolute demon on the ace angler table, so inside I'm absolutely shitting myself. However, when we actually hit the table, boy, the fish were not biting at all. So I am glad, because man, Cliff can go hard when things get competitive, but if there's nothing biting, he can't flex those big arms of his. So it was easy riding, and all of a sudden I fell into a bit of a groove. Now in the second round, I had the privilege of going up against my man Bob. Now Bob has taught me a lot. We have a long history going out fishing on the high seas of the arcade table. I must admit, I thought I was gone. In the second part, my points went, they flew away just like that, and I thought I was done for, but I managed to keep in line. But Bob, he just plays it so easy. You can't beat him, and he makes it look effortless. I didn't think I had a chance in the of beating him, but it was an honor to participate today. And I think this is showing you a little bit all about the real wonder of fishing itself.
Going into the finals, I knew this Marty fella is going to be trouble. I've fished with him before, and boy oh boy, I knew this was going to be tough. I really didn't. It was easy. I smoked him. I sat back, hat down, what more do I need to do? And then all of a sudden, he got more points than me. Thinking, crikey, what am I going to do here? But I played my strategy, throw it out, bring it in, keep your steady points, and I took the victory.
I didn't set out today to win a fishing competition. I didn't set out today to beat all my friends or finish on top. I set out today to have a gay old time with my buddies. And by golly, I did have a great time. As this day comes to a close and I begin to reminisce over the laughs we had, the fish we caught, and the good times we shared, a small smile creeps into the corners of my mouth. Bob may have won the competition, yes, but today, the real winner was fishing.
How you know?
Well, there's a sign upon your door. Gone fishing.
I'm real gone, man.
You ain't working anymore.
Could be.
There's your hole out in the sun, where you left a row half done. Gone fishing.